Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. My name's Desmond, and I'm going to be talking today about the books that I have bought in the past couple weeks. So it's going to be like a mini book haul. I have... Oh. 6 books here. I have purchased 7 books here that I've purchased in the past couple weeks. And I'm going to get started on just going over why I bought them, all the fun stuff, what they're about. So let's get started. First book we're going to talk about today is The Darkest Minds by Alexandra Bracken. I'm actually currently reading this about halfway through. I'm going to save my thoughts about this book for a different video. This book follows our main character, Ruby. She wakes up on her 10th birthday. All these kids are getting a disease. Some are dying and some aren't. The ones that don't die end up getting abilities. She is one of those kids. Something happens between her and her parents. They send her to a rehabilitation camp to help fix whatever issue she has for her abilities. She ends up hiding her abilities for quite some time until the camp finally figures it out. And she breaks out. She gets together with like this group of misfits, if I can talk, and they go on a quest to find what's called East River, which is like a safe place for them, a place where they can try to get in contact with their parents, or all that fun stuff. So, like I said, I'm about halfway through. I'm not going to share my thoughts on it quite yet because I'm going to do a whole video regarding this book and what I think about it. Okay, so these next 6 books, obviously I haven't read. Some of them I don't know too much about. If you see me glancing over here, I have my notes on my iPad sitting there, so I'm going to be looking at those while I talk about it just to make sure I get names and stuff right. But the next book is going to be the first book in the Raven cycle, which is The Raven Boys by Maggie Stiefvater. I've heard a lot of good things about this book, so I wanted to pick it up, and I finally did it. Obviously, I have it here. I picked it up. It follows the main character. Her name is Blue. She lives in a house with some clairvoyant folks, including her mother. She's not clairvoyant, though. So when she goes to the St. Mark's Eve parade, or walking, I don't remember exactly what it said, but she normally cannot see the soon-to-be dead because she's not a seer. But this time she actually does, and it actually ends up leading her on a journey of some type. Like I said, I don't know too much about these. I do know, just at the top of the book, it says, there are only 2 reasons a non-seer would see a spirit on St. Mark's Eve. Either you're his true love, or you killed him. So it just sounds really good. Alright, so the next book I picked up was Warcross. I've actually had this book on my TBR list for a while on Goodreads, but I just never picked it up. But I was at the bookstore and I saw it and I was like, I'm doing it. I'm going to get it. This follows Emeka Chin. She works as a bounty hunter, trying to track down players who bet on the game Warcross illegally. And in doing so, she accidentally glitches herself into a game because she wants to earn some quick cash. And by doing so, she becomes like an overnight sensation. She actually gets contacted by the game maker who offers her like fame and fortune. And then slowly things start to go wrong. That's really all I know about this book. Obviously, like, I've read the back blurb, but it's a New York Times bestseller and it looked really good, so picked it up. The next book I picked up is actually my first Victoria Schwab book, and that is City of Ghost. I saw this at, not even Barnes & Noble, I saw this at Walmart, and it looked really good, and I know I've heard a lot about Victoria/V.E. Schwab and her books, so I decided to pick this one up. This follows Cass, who can pull back the veil on... Yes, she almost drowned, and it's actually, she did drown, but she didn't like thinking about it. She can now pull back the veil that separates the living and the dead. So when her parents start a TV show going to the most paranormal and haunted places, that leads her to Scotland, where she actually finds a girl who can also pull back the veil between the living and the dead. And she learns that she doesn't know much about the veil as she thought she did. So I'm really excited to start reading this. It's honestly not even that big, and the font on it, it's actually quite big as well, so I think that would be a day or two read. But I'm really excited to start that soon. Alrighty, next book is Gone by Michael Grant. So this book I've actually never heard of. It's a series, actually. I've never heard about it. I was in Barnes & Noble buying my books, and the cashier there was like, "Have you ever heard of the Gone series by Michael Grant?" And I'm like, "Nope." She showed me and I actually read the back, and it sounds so good. Actually ended up picking up the copy. It is about everyone disappearing except for teens, middle schoolers, and toddlers. No adults are left. No teachers, no cops, doctors, nothing. Along with no phones, no internet, no television. So that's even worse for kids. But things start to go bad. These kids start to get, as they call it, developing new talents, unimaginable, dangerous, deadly powers that grow stronger by the day. So it's just about a terrifying world. And when I saw that Stephen King actually blurbed it, I don't know if you can read that, but he said it's an exciting, high-tension story. I love these books. And then on the back, someone said, if Stephen King had written Lord of the Flies, it might have been a little like this. So, Stephen King, obviously. So if he's doing that, it's a book for me. Alrighty, next book up is by Scott Westerfield, and it's called Imposters. Imposters follows twin sisters who one of them is seen and the other is used to protect her. One sister is given away as collateral in a deal, but somebody may be catching on to the killer that's inside her. And I'm really excited to read this, if I'm being completely honest. I read the back. I did like the back, but also it was only for $5 at Walmart, so quick read for $5. Hopefully I like it. If you've read this book, let me know in the comments below what you thought about it. I do know that I believe the sequel, Shatter City, just came out in September. So if you've read this series or this trilogy, this duology, or if it's going to be a series, I don't know. Like I said, I've never heard of this book, but let me know in the comments below what you thought. Alrighty, so the last book today is Six of Crows. I kind of feel bad for buying this for the reason I bought it, which is I've watched a lot of booktubers on YouTube here talk about this book and how good it is. And I really don't know much about this. I know that some of the people on YouTube, BookTube, that like the same kind of books that I do, like this book. So I figure I would pick it up, give it a try, and then kind of go from there. I know that it takes place in the Grisha. Is it Grisha? Is that the name of the place? I don't know. But I know that it takes place in the same place that the Grisha trilogy took place, and that you don't have to read that trilogy before this one. Before starting here, there's a couple things they mention name-wise and event-wise, but it's not going to not let you enjoy the book. So I'm going to hopefully pick that up soon. Alrighty then, that's all for this video. If you would like to pick up one of these 7 books that I mentioned here in the video, there will be links for all of them down in the description. They are all 7 going to be affiliate links, so of course, if you haven't heard of affiliate links before, I'm going to set these down. I do make a small commission off of the links, so if you purchase a book or something else through the link, I do make a small commission off that. That's going to help my YouTube channel. It's going to help me buy more books. It's going to help me do reviews and giveaways and fun stuff. So yeah, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe. I don't want to say I'm going to post like every just Sunday or every what day, but I will post frequently. I don't have a set schedule yet. I'm just kind of put videos out there, see what works best for me. But yeah, I will see you in the next video. Bye.